We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
Shamar Stewart's on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
To throw on 1st down is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Henderson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Pass caught DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Shamar Stewart in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll take this one in. Isaac Tasman. Touchdown, New England. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 37 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31. Here is 2nd down and 7. To the air is Allen. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Allen. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Allen on 3rd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the markers. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to... Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
At the Patriots' 8-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. Ooh. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, May. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd and short. And here is May. That's over the middle and intercepted.
May's pass intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Tight end going in motion here. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is May. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's the toss as they look to run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
May going to look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's May again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
They're going. It's May. That one on target to Williams. He's done. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. To the left side, caught by Chase. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call.
He gets free. 20, 15, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Patriots 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. It is 3rd and long.
Tight.
Man in motion, heading left. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're not going to even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Allen now off the bootleg. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Jamar Chase, and he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
May now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, it's May. That complete to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. May to the air once more. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And that is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tuli on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Alert! 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 What's that?
To the air is Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
They'll break the huddle.
line.
Coming up now for first and 10.
What's that?
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
319!
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The Bengals.
It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Allen goes with a pop pass. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 20, here's second down and 7. Now a give up the middle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Round 80! What's that?
Now a handoff running right. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was brought down at the
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
What's that?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's
And that's it.
at the 7-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's 3rd and 4. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Right, here we go, start. Ready, what's that?
He'll try to run for it with Henderson.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ready, what's that?
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now May, and it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go, start. Ready, what's that?
May gonna hold on to this one. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
What is that to happen?
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? toss. Henderson heading right. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Henderson.
And the decision to go for it on 4th is short. It's a lot easier, Mike, when you take a look in that huddle and you see the big guys up front. I mean, their ability to continue to win at the point of attack. We've seen it all game long, and when that's the case, you don't need to overthink it. Turn around, hand it to your back, fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
that's another Patriots.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight.
Again, it's Henderson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here goes tonight.
Make a play.
Ready, what's that?
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
On 3rd down, Henderson. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forces 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.